Hey guys, it's Jennifer here. Part 2 of my fall theme swap with Ginger. And if you missed part 1, please go back and watch it because you don't want to miss out on the other goodies that I'm sending to her. So we decided to do a suitcase. There was a big craze on this a while ago, and I'm trying to think who did the tutorial for this one. Oh no, just had it on the tip of my tongue. Now I can't think. I will put some links in the description box below for you so you can see it. But I really loved this tutorial. It was pretty easy to follow, and I had a really fun time decorating this. I ran with a fall theme. It looks kind of orange here, but it's really kind of a light coral color. And then the paper pad I used was called Fall Chill by Die Cuts with a View. I think it's something that may have been out last year. And I found it at Tuesday Mornings recently and really liked it. It's got a lot of neat fall colors to it, not so much a fall theme, so maybe that's why they didn't, they called it Fall Chill. But in any case, I came up with the decorations on my own and just added in, these pumpkins were from Michael's last year along with these. I think they were all Jolie's or Recollections, and then the little Hobby Lobby bows here. There's little leaves stuck in back here, and those were, I bought 2 different packs, and I don't know if this was in the Michael's pack or the Hobby Lobby pack, but I did like the way they looked. And I threw the feathers in just for kind of a light, airy, wispy effect. I really like those, and the flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then what I did to embellish this a little bit, and I don't know if it's going to show up here or not, but I used some fox-looking leather paper from Hobby Lobby to cover my handle and embellish the corners of the box. And then these little brads here are some brads from Stampin' Up! So let me open it up. I love the way it's hinged and it has a cover. Now I made 2 boxes, and I made the inside one just like literally 1/8 of an inch smaller so that I could glue it on the inside and have this be really durable so that Ginger would have this for years to come and be able to use it for a nice decorative piece. So we didn't really set a number of embellishment, like the number we were going to do for each other. We just said create until you're done. And so I just created and made what made me happy. So what I came up with was a couple of these shaker pumpkins, like with the pumpkin die from Michael's. And I embellished them with the little craft colored Hobby Lobby bows, and there's a little rose on there. And the leaves are by Prima. And then up here in the corner, I used the Hobby Lobby little, I don't know, I think it's table scatter mix that they had. But I used it as embellishments for my little bag toppers. And all of these open on the bottom so that she can pull it out and be able to reuse the packaging if she wants. So here's what they look like. And the paper was from that Fall Chill collection by Die Cuts with a View. And that also had a rose gold effect to it, so I liked that too. So put that back in there. So I did 2 of those for her. Leaves are different colors, and one is embellished with an acorn, and one is embellished with the pumpkin. This one has a brown rose, and this one has a kind of burgundy one. But I did the same glitter mix or sequin mix in them that I made up myself with just some burgundy, gold, and clear. So I really like the way those came out. Next up, I did this really cute set of mason jar embellishments for her. And this die was a paper tray ink die. And the leaves, I cut down from the Prima leaves that, they were this size. And I just cut them down to look like smaller leaves. They're not perfect, but they look like leaves to me, so I'm going to go with it. And then just embellish a little bag topper with a Hobby Lobby sunflower and some more of those Prima leaves there. And again, all her packaging is reusable, so all she has to do is open this up and she can take those out and reuse this for whatever she wants. Then I used, this was a Hobby Lobby deer head punch. and we were talking, and we said that we both like deer, and so I ran with that and made her some cute little deer heads. The paper is I think it's Amber Moon by Prima from last year. More of the Hobby Lobby bows and little wild orchid tiny roses with more of those leaves that I cut up myself. And then the Hobby Lobby table scatter up here. And then I also did some to-go coffee cups for her. I mean, she loves coffee, so why not? I am not a coffee drinker, but she is. And actually, I may not drink it, but I think these are super cute. So I used some little Hobby Lobby pumpkins to embellish these, and the paper was another die cuts with a view stack. I can't think of the name of it, but I thought those turned out really cute. And then this collection of these two, this was a Simple Stories fall line I had, and of course I don't remember the name of that either, but more of the tiny little Hobby Lobby pumpkin embellishments on there. And then I threw in... this is a pack of stickers that I picked up a while back from Hobby Lobby, but I just love the little mason jar look, and they're kind of popped up and acetate clear 3D'd. So they're cute, and I just took out their little topper thing and stuck in my own for, decoration. So there's those. So that is what fit in here. And so the rest of it does not fit in here, because I don't want to overfill it and have it be all stretched out of shape. So the things that don't fit in there are these. The first one, I'm sorry, I just hit the camera on accident, sorry. The first one is these leaves were from Hobby Lobby, and what I did was one side was sticky and one wasn't. So the side that wasn't, I traced on a piece of paper, and then I inked all my edges up. And these are all chipboard pieces that I put on here for dimension. And so when Ginger takes this out, all she has to do is peel the backing paper off, and she can stick it to whatever she wants with, I usually reinforce with a little glue because I don't trust the sticky stuff. It comes undone eventually. But the lines that I used, these were, I believe it was an Echo Park line that I just found at Tuesday mornings. And again, because we were doing a mason jar theme, I had to use that. And then I embellished the top. So again, this comes out the bottom so she can reuse the bag and dress up another gift if she chooses. And then the other one is also the same idea. And I dressed up the top of this bag too. But in all things, give thanks. So I really love the pumpkin idea, and I know she loves pumpkins. So again, another reusable bag for her, but I thought those turned out cute. And then the other things I did for her, so with that pumpkin die from Michael's, let me take these out of the bag so you can see them better. I made up a whole bunch of these pumpkins and sets for her. So I did a small one and a bigger one. And I really could not find what I wanted to embellish the centers with. Like, I wanted to put a word on them, and I just could not find anything. I didn't have word dies that were small enough. They were all too big. So I decided that, you know what? I am going to put a heart in the center of them, 2 different size hearts, and decorate them up, and that's going to be that. And if she has words that will fit over the hearts or whatever, she can always pop them off or glue it over it or whatever she wants to do. But I made her a light pink set, and they all have, they're all made out of crepe paper. And what I did was I made the round crepe paper circles, and then I ran them through my die machine with the dye, the pumpkin dye over it. And what I did was then I also cut out tulle to go over that also. So they don't necessarily have matching tulle in the set, but they're the same color in 2 sizes. So there's the first one in light pink. Then I did another set, and these are like a darker teal color. And I really love the way these came out. I think they just turned out darling. I'm trying to think. I think it was maybe Scrap Diva 29 who originally showed these. And I didn't have the same dye she used for the pumpkin toppers, so I kind of used my own idea. These ones are a darker purple. And I also did a dark pink. So those, I don't know, they kind of look red here, but they're more of a magenta color. There's those. And then I did a lighter aqua color. So there's those ones. And then, oh, you know what? That other purple was actually the light purple. So this one is actually lavender, which looks dark purple there. But this is the dark purple. So there's that one. And then I did white pumpkins, because white pumpkins are pretty popular here in New York. I put a really light aqua overlay over this one, so it looks like it's a light aqua, but it's actually white under there. So there is the white set. So those are the pumpkin embellishments I did. And then something else I did for her, and these were kind of, I don't know, just something I came across in my printable stuff. But let me just move those out of the way a little bit. Sorry, I just hit the camera again. These were from, I believe, an Etsy shop called Design Lover Studio. And I fussy cut this out. And all of the elements were on it, except I added in this pumpkin. And I popped that up a little bit, so it's dimensional. So I did that one for her. And then these were just some various ones that I had cut out. A set of rain boots, and then the two pumpkins next to it. And my thought with these is that she could use them on like cards or gift bags or, you know, whatever she wants. This is another little scene that they already had put together. And I just added the little pumpkin there. And then the last one is the same idea, but a little different color tone. I loved the fall colors in these. Again, kind of went with that whole pink, you know, flower thing. And then I just added the pumpkin on this one too. So there's a set of those. And then, let's see. And then the last couple of things I have, I did do a small embellishment box for her. Let me get these out of the way. I did this little embellishment box for her, and it was just one of the dollar store boxes, and I covered it with some paper. This paper line was a authentic Thanksgiving line that I found, or autumn line. I can't remember the name of that either. This was a Prima butterfly and a Prima flower, and I just fussy cut out some little images to do that and put on a little raffia bow. And then on the inside, as you can see, I didn't do anything with the cover because I had that wood grain effect, and I thought that was fine. And on the inside, I broke out the Hobby Lobby table scatter into 4 little separate categories. So there's 2 kinds of leaves, the acorns and the pumpkins. So I gave her a whole bunch of those. I gave her some little acorns I used to embellish her IKEA flip frame with. And then these are just a whole mix of autumn colored buttons. And these are some little wooden leaves with felt and a button on them from Hobby Lobby. And these are some little leaves, I think the mix of the ones I got between Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And then these I've had for a while. They were table scatter from a few years ago from Joann's, but they're little plastic leaves. They're very detailed and they're super lightweight, cute. So there's yellow and orange and the red down here. So I did those for her. So that is the little embellishment box I did for her. It was just some fun little stuff I had, and I had lots of it, so I was more than happy to share. And then the other thing we were doing our swap is 2 Memory Dex cards. And one we did for summer, and one we did for fall. So here's what I came up with for summer. I used the Maggie Holmes little deer. I love those deer. I'm in love with them. And this was actually a border sticker I'd found at Hobby Lobby, and I just thought the deer looked so cute standing behind the sunflowers and the butterfly. And then I added the little Hello Summertime at the top. And on the back of this, I put a little quote back there, and that is from, yeah. again, on the tip of my tongue. She does vintage kind of book journaling paper packs and digitals on her Etsy shop. Yeah. Oh, I can see her name. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. I will think of it. Okay. Amity Bloom. That's who it is. Amity Bloom on Etsy. And she has a whole sheet of some really cute summer phrases. And I think she just introduced autumn ones. And then she's got another one for like garden. And so I have the summer and the garden one because she just introduced the fall one. I haven't had a chance to get over there and get it yet. But in the summer, the bright colors of life appear all around us. And I love that saying, and it's so true. I mean, summertime is just so beautiful with all the colors of flowers and everything. And then this flower here and this little butterfly were from some Dollar Tree three-dimensional stickers that I had in my stash. So I just used those to give it some color. But I really loved how that came out. So I hope Ginger likes that. I have to sign them yet. And then this is, we also were doing a fall one. So this is the fall one I did. And this matches her frame and everything because, again, I used the Pink Paisley Auburn line. A lot of these were ephemera pieces from the die cut packs. And the little hearts are from the embellishment pack that they had. And this is a little sticker from the planner pack that went with it. These leaves, however, might have been from Prima, but I thought they went well with it. So anyways, and I put some lace in the background, and then I popped everything up to give it some dimension, you know, so it wasn't so flat looking. But I love the way it came out. I love that little bunny, and of course I had to get that mason jar in there. And the flowers, the rose gold. I love rose gold. So I didn't do anything on the back of this one. I haven't decided, so I still may do something with that. But in any case, that is pretty much the conclusion of my fall swap with Ginger. I have some extra goodies going to her too that are fall themed, but I'm going to let her show you those as she opens them. I don't want to spoil any surprises for her. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. I hope you enjoyed watching and seeing what I made for her. And we're going to be mailing this out next week. So when I get hers, I'll be doing a video and showing you what all the goodies she sent me. So, all right, Ginger, I hope you love everything. Have a great day, guys. Bye.